What's up guys, Meta Investigator here. There's been a lot of confusions lately about this project, that's why I decided to start my investigation and this channel to let you know what's my opinion about it. But first, let's have a look at the project itself. So the Darkest Heroes, as we can read on the website, is a limited NFT collection from developers of Darkest AFK mobile game. I wasn't sure at the beginning if AFK stands for away from keyboard or as fuck, because the art is kind of a dark, which I really like, and this was the main thing that brought me to this project. Actually, I was just scrolling my Facebook page when I saw this advertisement, which isn't something I'm used to when it comes to NFTs. As you scroll down, we can read that's dark fantasy trading cards, yada yada yada, and here's the most interesting part about it. The first mint will drop only 392 cards. Less than 400 cards. I was like, what the fuck? Is there a zero missing somewhere or what? But if you count these numbers, you can see that it's not a mistake. Well, maybe it is a mistake by dropping such a small amount, but okay. At least we can be sure that they are really unique. So there will be 15 different mob cards and 8 boss cards, and one truly unique animated hero, Sir Joseph. We can actually see the whole collection over here. So if we check this, you can see all the mob cards, and there will be, for example, 17 bandit hounds, 17 snow wolves, as well as 17 trolls, and all the other mob and boss cards. Each of them has different informations and stats, like rarity score and some skills. For example, 436 and none in this case. If you would like to upgrade your card, you can do so by getting 3 of the same kind and burn them all to get one upgraded. So as our example, this bandit's hound would get its rarity score rise to 1308. If you manage to get another 2 upgraded bandits hounds, you can burn all 3 of them to get even more powerful one. But this 3rd level is the highest you can get. And it works this way for all of the cards except Sir Joseph, because he's one of a kind. So the cool thing about this mechanism is that burning those cards will not only make your cards more powerful, but also will drastically drop the overall number of cards available in the game. So there's a chance that even if you have only one shitty card, it will become more valuable because other players will burn many cards of that type. But there are 17 cards of each type, so 17 minus 3 equals 14, minus 3 equals 11, minus 3 equals 8, minus 3 equals 5, minus 3 equals 2. And if you'll be the guy left with at least one of those 2 cards, well, there are 2 things that could happen. The bad one is that you are just left with your shitty card, which will be giving you some advantage in the game anyway, but you won't be able to upgrade it anymore. On the other hand, there is a chance that some collectors would pay you a significant amount of ETH to get it. But I wouldn't count on that, at least in near future. And as we talk about Ethereum, the minting price is 0.2 ETH, so it's quite expensive. Especially if you would like to trade them paying gas all the time. But devs are working on some solution which can be either jumping to Immutable X, waiting for ETH 2.0 or something else. No matter what they'll choose, I just hope that they'll figure out how to get rid of those gas fees. Otherwise, the trading part of the game will suffer a lot. When we scroll down, we can read that the project is based on their highly successful Idle RPG with over 1.5 million downloads in App Store and Google Play, which is totally true and easy to confirm. But this is not the game we are going to play. I mean, you can download it and have as much fun as you wish. But this is free-to-play game, not play-to-earn with NFTs we are talking about. And since I was in the community quite early, I've noticed that it was really confusing for the most of new members. The minting date is on the 2nd of February, starting at 7 PM or 19 UTC, with private sale for around 200 whitelisted with the limit of 1 card per wallet. 1 hour later, There will be a public sale with a limit of 3 cards per wallet. Let's have a look on the roadmap. So this is already done, I just talked about it. Quarter 1 is minting, happening in a couple of days. Quarter 2, another mint with different cards. Quarter 3, Darkest token is airdropped to all NFT holders, unlocking additional levels and powers to each character. So that sounds cool. Quarter 4, third mint, and at the beginning of the next year they want to add PvE mechanics to allow players to farm Darkest token, which we don't know much about it yet. Q2 2023 we'll get some more levels and upgrades, and Q3 2023 our characters become playable and the Darkest metaverse will be launched. So when we can actually play the game? I wasn't the only one asking that question on Discord, and the answer was always the same. According to one of the mods, we might be able to play the PvE part of the game even this year. And if everything goes even smoother, maybe the PvP element will be implemented as well. Because, as they keep saying, this roadmap is really pessimistic one. Let's hope that's true. The next section is FAQ, which I won't be reading right now because I have already explained most of it, but the interesting part is over here. Who made the Darkest Heroes? As we can read, it's made by Alice Games in collaboration with In-Out Foundation. And here my concerns began. First of all, it is always a red or at least yellow light for me when there's not much information about devs. No pictures and just 2 sentences. So I had to find those informations by myself. I started with alicegamesfze.com. Unfortunately, there's nothing there, except few words about their games. But they have also a partner In-Out Foundation, right? And, well, there's not much on their website as well. Links to their socials are not even working. And I couldn't find anything related to this Simba thing. So I've moved to Darkest Heroes socials. The Twitter account is followed by over 5,000 people. They joined in December, so it's been like 1.5 months. Pretty good number, right? But when you take a closer look on the engagement, there is almost nothing going on under the tweets. Except giveaway tweets. Most of you probably know what does this mean, right? Let's have a closer look at some random followers. So we have... this was my favorite one. It was some hot chick retweeting a picture of some guy's anus. Okay, let's move to the next one. But damn, what's going on? Come on, another one? I should have made another research before recording this video. Oh, okay, at least this little perf is still available. But let's move on, you get the point. After failing to find any useful information about devs on Twitter, I decided to ask on Discord. They have few thousands of members here as well, cool. But how come only 10% is verified? And what the fuck is going on here? At the beginning, there was the mod and around 3 other people active on this channel. Out of 6,000. So the rest was either taking this AFK part of the game really seriously, or, yep, they were just fake accounts or even bots. It was time to talk with Psych, the only mod on the server. After asking about the team, he said that we'll have an AMA so we can meet them, and dropped us a LinkedIn link of Anton Sulgin, who's a strategic advisor in their team. So that was something to start with. Later on, there was an interview where we could find the name of their CEO, Yevgeny Oreshin, which correlates to Psych's words that the guy in shades is the boss, and we can confirm that by visiting his LinkedIn page, which I managed to find in Google. And so far that's all what we know about the team. So as you can see, it's not much. except that they made quite successful mobile game and want to start their journey in the blockchain gaming industry. But there will be an AMA on the 1st of February at 17 UTC, so it's 5 PM. So I hope we'll have a chance to get to know them better. But just to be 100% sure that they really are those devs, I managed to get 2 emails, one from Google Play Store, which I found in privacy terms, and another one found on the Facebook page of the original game. I contacted them and got positive response, and I have to admit that it was some kind of relief. But obviously everything was still a little bit fishy, so I've decided to directly ask Saik, the mod, some harder questions. And well, he answered all of them honestly, telling that they made many mistakes when starting this giveaway campaign, and they had many bots and scammers joining their community, and that's why there's only 10% people verified, because if you join the server before the verification system is set up, you can stay unverified. We've talked about all my concerns, and I must admit that I got all the honest answers I was waiting for. Few days later, there was this massive move on their Discord channel. People were joining from all over the place and talking about some VIP passes. Some of them were mentioning the free NFT scams, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I started sniffing again, and I found out that they've sent over 50k free NFTs with an invitation to random NFT collectors on the blockchain. So I reached out to the mod and asked if I could get it too, because people were talking that there was this scam and I would like to get one and play with it. And, well, they gave it to me. I was trying different things with it and I haven't found anything suspicious. I was also trying to find anything on the internet about that kind of scam, and there was only that obvious stuff like don't click suspicious links if they pop up after you click your NFT and stuff like that. But if anyone from 2 of you watching this video knows something about that kind of scam, let me know in the comment. I would love to know if they are still common. Darkest Heroes seems to be a really cool project, with some dope art and unusual collectible aspect. Since they have been very successful in the mobile app industry with their Darkest AFK game, I believe that they have a bright future in the blockchain gaming as well. They just had no freaking clue how to do it in the crypto land. But they are learning fast, kicking bots and scammers out of their Discord server, adding more rooms, answering all the questions that growing community has, and teasing us with some news every day. So personally, I give them greenish light. Especially thanks to Saik, who was always helpful and seemed to honestly answer all of my questions, even those really hard ones during my investigation. So I'm waiting for the AMA to see their faces and ask them about even more stuff. If you are also into this project, I highly recommend you to be there and to prepare some hardcore questions as well, before we mint some of those cool cards. That's all for now. Remember that I'm just a clown from the internet, so you shouldn't listen to people like me, and always do your own research, cause this is not a financial advice. If somehow you manage to stay with me until this moment, let me know in the comment what are your thoughts about this project or my video. Drop the like or dislike if you didn't like it, consider subscribing if you want to see other projects I'm going to investigate, and remember that you can let me know in the comment about the ones that you would like me to check. Meanwhile, until the next time.